We will now discuss some of the properties of water. Like air, water too has properties. Now, what are those properties? At first, you must know that water is a colorless, odorless, and tasteless liquid. That means water does not have any color, it does not have any smell. Odorless means not having smell, any kind of smell, and also it does not have any taste. But when you are thirsty, despite all these things, when you are thirsty, no liquid can make you content other than water. So you can understand the importance of water. Then number 2, it exists in all the three forms of matter. When I say all the three forms of matter, what do I mean? All of you know the three forms of matter are solid, liquid and gas. So water is present in all these three forms of matter in nature. It is present in the form of snow and ice when we say it is in solid form. Then it is in rivers, lakes, seas and oceans when we say it is in liquid form, and in gaseous form it is present in the form of water vapor. So you can see that water is present in all the different forms of matter. Then number 3, we can dissolve many things in water. We can dissolve, when I say dissolve, what does this dissolve mean? Dissolves means getting things mixed completely into something. So water can dissolve many things in it. We can dissolve sugar in water, we can dissolve salt in water completely, and so in fact there is no other liquid which can dissolve so many things as water can. That is why water is called universal solvent. Now, all of you, please go through this paragraph from page number 111. Properties of water. Water is a colorless, odorless, tasteless liquid, I explained you, and it exists in all the three forms of matter in nature. Solid, when it is found in the form of snow and ice. Liquid, when it is in the form of water in rivers, lakes and oceans, and gas when it is present in the form of water vapor and steam. Water can dissolve many things. More substances dissolve in water than any other liquid. There are many other liquids present in the nature, but only water can dissolve many things into it. No other liquid can dissolve as many things as water can. So, water is called universal solvent. What is water called? Water is called universal solvent. Because, now what do you mean by solvent? Solvent is something in which we can dissolve things. Solvent is a thing in which we can dissolve things. Now, substances such as sugar and salt that dissolve completely in water are called soluble substances. There are few substances that can be dissolved completely in water, and there are few other things that cannot be dissolved completely in water. So, the substances that we can dissolve completely in water are called soluble substances. For this, there is an activity 4. When you take a glass of water and you add a spoonful of sugar in it and you stir it continuously, after some time what happens? The sugar disappears from water. Where has this sugar gone? The sugar gets mixed into the water. It dissolves into the water and then the whole water tastes sweet. So we can say that sugar is soluble in water. So to know how what thing is soluble in water, we can try to dissolve it in water, and if it is dissolves, that means it is soluble substance, and if it does not dissolve, it means that that particular substance is insoluble in water. Substances such as sand and wood that do not dissolve in water are called insoluble substances. For it also there is an activity. Here in this activity, a glass full of water has been used, and in that a spoonful of mustard seeds. Mustard seeds are the seeds of mustard, sarso, which is called sarso, in water, and stir it continuously. But what will you see? That you are trying to dissolve it, but the mustards are still visible in the glass, and when you leave stirring the water, after some time you will see all the mustard seeds will settle down at the bottom of the glass. Now what does it mean? It means that these mustard seeds did not dissolve in water, and they do not dissolve in water. Therefore we can say that mustard seeds are insoluble substances. The substances that dissolve completely in water are called soluble substances, whereas the substances which do not dissolve in water are called soluble substances. So with this we finish today's class. All of you, please go through the video once again and do the worksheet neatly in your science notebook. Thank you and have a nice day.